One of our success stories is BUBU. BUBU, Buy Uganda, Build Uganda policy, came up because Ugandans were complaining that their products were not being bought by Ugandans. They're complaining about the Chinese products on the market. They're complaining about the influx of substandard goods on the market. So we came up with this Buy Uganda, Build Uganda initiative or policy. And the key objectives were to support the local industry, to support your local products, to develop your local products. But now you could see we're foresighted, because now when you look at our economy, it has been cushioned by Buy Uganda, Build Uganda efforts. When you walk into a supermarket today, you'll find that about 40% of the goods on the market are Ugandans. 70% of fresh foods are Ugandans. That is vegetables, fruits, agricultural produce are Ugandan. So you can see at least BUBU now has started yielding results. So another area which has really supported our economy is industrial development. At one time, industrial development was like a dream, because there was no water, there were no utilities, there was no water, there was no electricity, there was nothing. Of course, electricity was there, but scarce and erratic. But now this sector has grown. It grew by 5.8% in the financial year to 18 to 19. And construction, the industry also grew by 6.7%. Manufacturing performed well. It grew from 1.7% to 2.8%. Last year alone, His Excellency the President was able to commission 25 industries. Last financial year. Ceramics, which was Goodwill Ceramic. That's why we have Goodwill Ceramic tiles, and they are cheap and good and strong. Whole and More Food Technology. There was Orion Transformers. There was Highland, Chigezi Highland Tea, Alpha Sand Company, Steel and Tubes, Luwoka Plastics Limited. So many. In fact, there are more than 25. What does that mean? That means that at least energy has become affordable. I remember the first few years when I just joined the ministry, people were crying that they were using generators and that fuel was very expensive. But now energy is we are trying to reduce now for the industries from 8, the tariff reduced from 8 per kilowatt, 8 cents per kilowatt to 5. That is our aspiration, so that industries are able to afford that. As set up in the NRM Manifesto, first of all, even under BUBU, we have agreed that at least 40% of Uganda should be considered for jobs. Even if it is a foreign factory, they must ensure that this Ugandan has the skills to be able to take on that job. Because what has been the case is that they've been importing even skilled manpower. So that one we are working with immigration. So any company that applies for this, they say no, let us ensure that this skill is not here. This specific skill you are importing a person for is not. So that is one. 2, unskilled manpower. We are insisting on training and skilling. You should not employ me as unskilled and I remain unskilled for the next 20 years until I die. No. So we have changed that and we are saying, employ me, okay, as unskilled, but train me, let me access training and how and the works of the machines that we have, of the plant